Well, he's so fucking good, he left one of the mics on the ground. He's like, fuck this thing. But how are y'all doing, shipwreckers? Hell yeah. I only wish it wasn't such a fucking sausage fest in here. I swear, right, last week there were tons of chicks in here. Compared to tonight, last week there were more fucking tacos in here than the other side of Trump's wall. My mother was here last week, but she didn't count. That bitch's taco is no good anymore. That shit went bad a long time ago. So, I think about a week ago, there was a comic here who was originally from Ethiopia. He said, I'm like, dude, awesome, you're so smart, you picked the exact right place to come to. Sure, this place felt like home to him. They don't serve food here and everyone drinks dirt water. I do envy Ethiopian dudes when it comes to saving money on toilet paper. What do they have to wipe every day? A little piece of rice. But yeah, so anyway, Dean was saying, yes, I'm from Philly. And no, it's not the city of brotherly love. Fuck what you heard. It's a city, if you've been to an Eagles game, you know it's a city of fucking terrorists. If you ever go there while you're suicidal, best way to die, just walk into Eagles Stadium wearing a fucking Cowboys jersey. You'll never roam this earth again. But yeah, that's pretty much equivalent to a middle-aged woman traveling to New Orleans and telling people her name is Katrina. Hell yeah, thanks for that literalization. I know, I sometimes underestimate the crowd's intelligence too.
No.
Speaking of which, I recently did a show in Wilton Manors. Yes, as if you all don't know, that's the gay-oriented section of the city. And I performed at this nightclub that was owned by 6 flamboyant cross-dressers. It was a really good night. I told them afterwards, y'all got some real potential. You know how you can make some big bucks? Ditch this place and instead open up a theme park. Call it 6 Fags. So I'm a foul-mouthed Jew. I wish I hadn't said that out loud. I can see a look on the bartender's face. They're like, fuck, it's another one of them. Sorry, tips are like Jesus Christ to us Jews. They're non-existent. Sorry, you never see any Jews in the front row at a fucking strip club. I did have one tip to offer and the fucking Moyle took that shit from me. Circumcision, y'all! So anybody here not a youngin' like myself and like myself over the age of 30? Wow, one fucking person. Fucking millennials. So anyway, if being the one person over 30, you're the only one who remembers when entertainment didn't suck dick. I grew up a diehard hip-hop fan listening to Wu-Tang Clan, DMX, Tupac, Big Pun. Nowadays you got retarded-ass lyrics and twice as retarded-ass names. Lil Baby. Ooh, that shit's creative. But given how his fucking lyrics are, I'm sure that name's actually fitting to him. That's about as deep as his mind goes. And Lil Dicky. Seriously, what dude names himself after having a tiny dick? That's like some really small petite chick becoming a rapper and calling herself Barely A Cup. Or what about Magic Johnson becoming a hip-hop artist calling himself Infected TIP? But yeah, I find it ironic as fuck that a dude with an infected dick like that is named Magic Johnson. It's magical, alright? Ask any chick he's fucked without a condom, magically makes warts appear. But yeah, another thing I found ironic was I met this really nice black family the other night and they actually had an 8-year-old son named Toby, and I turned to the kid, I'm like, have your parents seriously never fucking watched Roots? Why the fuck would they name you Toby? Wow, nobody watched that fucking series? But anyway, so I guess I better move on to the next one. As a Jew, whenever I go to the gym, I never use the fucking sauna. That shit feels like being stuck in a gas chamber. I also hate being around so many other naked dudes in the locker room. And no, I'm not a homophobe. Most of the time, I'm just really fucking envious. Don't get me wrong, my shit's huge, but it's crooked as shit. Any chick I fuck, it gives a whole new meaning to the term fuck you sideways. And I am really glad that they allow dogs in here. I'm a huge dog lover. Fuck cats. But yeah, and what's funny is a lot of cat lovers, you notice how they always say, oh, cats are intellectuals, dogs are dumb. I'm like, then why the fuck do you see so many more dead cats in the middle of the road than dead dogs? I mean, you would think intellectuals are smart enough not to run in front of traffic 9 different times. That makes me think all cats hate their lives and they want to die. So, speaking of which, another thing I've always found ironic is that Church's Chicken, being the nastiest fucking fried chicken, is named Church's Chicken. I mean, God, I highly doubt would approve of that shit. But then again, in a way, it does kind of make sense to call it Church's, because their chicken causes agitated, erratic behavior and even kills a bunch of people, just like religion does. Speaking of which, I've always considered South Florida Auschwitz territory. Yeah, it's a breeding ground for Jews who are prepared to die. Since he was giving me the wrap it up signal, which I kind of wish my mom had given my dad the same signal, I'm going to end by saying that I'm actually selling a CD after the show. It's entitled Harriet Tubman's Greatest Hits. It features her #1 single, I've Been Working on the Railroad. From what I'm told, you can't buy this album on stores or on Amazon. It's only available for purchase underground. So before anybody in here tries to kill me, I'm gonna bring your host back up here. And unlike me, he's a Pakistani who doesn't bomb.
Everybody give it up for him.